Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and today is my grocery haul and meal plan. I thought we would go ahead and start with the meal plan. I am using my new Carrie L meal planner. I'll have a coupon code for this in the description box down below. I just want to flip through to my meal plan here. So this is my meal plan for the week, and I thought I would go ahead and show you guys this and then show you the grocery haul, so it'll make more sense when you're seeing the groceries. I am using a lot of things we already have in the house. I already had all the meats in the freezer, so we're going to do a couple of new recipes this week. I've been in a big time meal planning rut. We've been making the same old thing and I'm sick of the same old thing. So I added in a few brand new things. I will link to those recipes that I found. So I laid this out a little bit differently. You know, there's 7 boxes for 7 days of the week, but we almost always have a takeout night. So this week I just planned on 6 meals. We'll have a takeout night, and then I wrote my lunches down here at the bottom. So I thought I might do that most weeks because we're going to have takeout one night anyway. And so that leaves me a place I can plan out my lunches as well. This also works really nicely because I don't I'll plan out my meal plan, but I don't always make the thing that I wrote down on Monday actually on Monday. I go through and just kind of pick what I want to make that night, what I feel like making. So I thought this would be a nice way to do it. I did number it 1 through 6, and then I regretted doing that because I think I'll use these as check boxes. So once I use a recipe, I can check it off and then I can easily see what's left for the rest of the week. And so I am putting this video up for you guys on Friday. I'm going to start doing these meal plan and grocery haul videos on Friday because that's how I've been grocery shopping. Most of the time I get my delivery on Friday or over the weekend, and I do my grocery shopping on Thursday or Friday if I actually go to a store. So I think this will work out a lot better for me for meal planning. So my first recipe here is taco spaghetti. This is one I found online. It's a ground beef based recipe, but I'm going to also mix in a bunch of zucchini to make it a little bit healthier and add in some vegetables. So I will link to that in the description box. Then I'm going to make barbecue chicken sandwiches, and it's just shredded chicken. I'm going to put the chicken in the crock pot and let it get nice and tender, and then I'll put barbecue sauce on that. We've got some buns we need to use up. I have those in the fridge right now. Then we'll have some frozen green beans, and I got some corn on the cob to go with that. And then I think we'll use this new recipe for Valentine's Day. It's Tuscan garlic chicken, and it's also a Pinterest recipe. I'll link to that one. It just, you know, it looks like a really decadent Alfredo cream-based sauce, and I thought it'd be a really nice Valentine's-y type of meal. And then I built in one night of leftovers. It'll really just depend on, you know, how big of a batch I make of any of these things. When I do shredded chicken, I usually freeze what's left of it. So I'll, you know, portion out a part of it with barbecue sauce, and then I'll portion the rest, stick it right in the freezer. So I don't anticipate having leftovers for that. But I might end up with leftovers of these two here. I don't know. It'll depend on how they work out for us. And then a new recipe I'm trying is Asian sesame tuna. It's just, I got tuna steaks at Sprouts a couple weeks back, and so I'm going to use those, and then I'll make zucchini and onions. I'll just saute those with some teriyaki sauce and just make brown rice to go with that night. Then I'll do chicken stir fry. I'll try to use up whatever veggies are left in the fridge, and probably have some leftover rice. I can just stir fry with that. And then for my lunches, I'm going to make some zuppa. I have the recipe on my channel. I'll link to that. And then, I also have the recipe for this Asian sesame tuna. I got one off Pinterest for that one. And then we've got eggs I need to use up. So I'll do deviled eggs or hard-boiled eggs, or just, you know, eggs over easy, breakfast style, just to try to use up those eggs. I hate wasting food, so I want to make sure I use those up before they go bad. And that looks at the whole week. Let's go ahead and jump in, and I'll show you guys my grocery haul. So for fresh stuff, we've got some corn on the cob. Those are your toes. And some zucchini, some broccoli slaw, some yellow onions, a little bit of broccoli. I still have some that I need to use up, some bananas, a lemon, some green onions, and then a bunch of kale for the zuppa. I needed some chilies for the taco spaghetti, and then I got a bunch of things for the Valentine's Day meal. Got sun-dried tomatoes. I like these ones were already julienne cut, so that should be really easy to use. Then some Parmesan cheese and some heavy whipping cream. I also needed some spaghetti and some linguine for those 2 recipes I just talked about. I've been craving a Sonic lemon slushie, but it's just too sugary for me. I instead got my favorite Simply Lemonade and some strawberries, and I will just blend those together and add a little water and kind of water it down. And then it's kind of like a strawberry lemonade slushie. I just love those, so I'm going to be making those as soon as I turn the camera off. I'm going to make one. Got some saltines for Johnny for snacking, some almond milk, some diced peaches. I know we still have at least 1 or 2 of these, but again, it was a coupon deal, so this was under $2. So I went ahead and used it since I had the coupon deal. Then I needed a couple of more sauces and spices. We got some crushed red pepper flakes, some barbecue sauce, some teriyaki sauce, and some parsley. Then some frozen chopped spinach for that Alfredo recipe, then some water, and then I did end up getting photos at Costco, and I got one thing while I was there, the Snapware glass containers. So we have a bunch of ones that are this style, the rectangle size, but we have the lids somewhere in a box, and I'm not going to go through all the boxes to try to find where the lids are. We have like one lid, and I've got 2 bowls very similar to these that we can use, but I don't have any other glass things that I can just, you know, heat up really quick in the microwave for easy lunches. And so we've been using those 3 containers, and when I saw this at Costco, I knew I wanted one, so I went ahead and picked one up. That way it'll have lots of different container options to just easily heat up. These go great in the oven to heat up things. They also go in the microwave. I just really like the glass containers for storing things. I guess that is it. I spent $58 with the HEB delivery, and then that was $30. So not too bad for the week. I do have a midweek grocery run I will attach now. Olivia's here with me right there, eating on some, put your foot down, baby. Eating your blueberries. Yummy, yummy. We also got into the raspberries, and we had a strawberry when we were in the store. What else do we have? We also have water. Yummy. All right, so we needed more berries. They happen to be on sale at HEB, so we just stopped by. Yeah, no more donuts. So we got donuts. It's actually Wednesday, so this is our Sweet Treat Wednesday. We got donuts, and somebody's already dug into hers, as you can see. And then I also got croissants because they looked really good. So we got the mandarins. These ones weren't on sale, but they looked really good. I got a pepper for tonight. We do have some in the freezer that I've cut up before, but it was on sale, so I went ahead and picked up another one for tonight. We're going to do the onion tacos tonight. Onion, yeah. I got some baking chocolate to make chocolate covered strawberries because I really want that. I'll do that sometime in the next couple of days. Yeah, you don't like chocolate. That's right. Then I got some more jazz apples. We just needed a couple more to make it through. Then strawberries, lots of raspberries. She'll go through one of these a day. And the blueberries, again, she could easily go through half of one of these a day. Probably the whole one if I would let her. And then back here I got another sweet treat thing. They had cake pops. And then I got these Laughing Cow cheeses. I've got bunches of crackers left over from, I think right before Christmas I got crackers. We didn't end up eating them all, so we need to go ahead and eat those. And I got some hummus for Olivia to try and for me to have with baby carrots. I spent about $44, which I think is great for as many berries as I got. And then I, got the junk. And that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like these grocery hauls, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.